Hello everyone, welcome back. Let me tell you something that most people never stop to question. Money is a game, a big and yet emotional game, and whether you like it or not, you're in it. The mistake so many make is treating money like a master, when in truth, it's a servant waiting to be directed. Money doesn't have a personality, it doesn't love you, and it doesn't hate you. But what it does do, without fail, is respond to the energy you throw at it. You panic, it flees, you obsess, it slips through your fingers. But if you smile at it, wink, and carry on with your life like you've already got what you need, that's when money starts chasing you. Money only exists because we all agree that it exists. It's a belief system. If we all woke up tomorrow and decided rocks were valuable, we'd be millionaires just walking through the forest. The power doesn't lie in the paper. It lies in the meaning we've glued onto it. And guess what? Meaning can be rewritten. You don't need to bow before money with fear just because that's what your parents or teachers did. You get to play by your own rules now. You get to see money as available, and it will start to act that way. Think back. When did you first get told we can't afford that? That's too expensive? These aren't facts, they're hand-down stories. Most people grow up wearing poverty beliefs, not realizing they're allowed to throw them out and try something new. The problem isn't your bank account. It's the invisible script you've been reading from. The people who seem the most abundant aren't always rolling in millions. They just don't worry about it. They're focused on living fully, expressing themselves, laughing hard, and saying yes to life. They've learned that when you remove money from the decision-making equation, you start to hear what your soul actually wants. And when you follow that voice, money shows up because it runs after joy. I used to think success meant overworking, until I met a colleague a few years back. This person was always genuinely happy, doing their job well within regular hours, never stressed. Yet, they consistently earned top performance scores and higher pay. It was a real eye-opener. They were simply likable for being themselves and getting their work done. That's when I learned that true joy, not just the appearance of it, seems to attract abundance. And this was just one example. People think manifesting money is about sitting around whispering, "I am worthy." That's cute, but it's not the full picture. You have to declare what you want, not in a needy way, but with the authority of someone who knows the universe is already lining things up. Not because you're greedy, but because you're finally ready to stop pretending you're powerless. Most of us were taught that fun and money don't mix, that if we enjoy ourselves, we're being irresponsible. That joy is something to be earned only after we've suffered enough. Nonsense. You were born to play, explore, and experience the world. So here's your challenge. The next time something lights you up, whether it's a trip, a course, or a silly little indulgence, don't say, "I can't afford it." Say and ask yourself, "How could I make this be possible?" And watch the magic begin. Then listen, and meditate on it. You will be surprised on how many solutions will start to appear in your mind. The key to unlocking your money flow is simple. You've got to feel good about money, and not just when you receive it, but when you circulate it too. If every purchase makes you clench, flinch, or sweat, then you're telling the universal mind that money hurts. Flip the script. Make circulating money or spending feel like giving to yourself but also make earning feel like receiving a gift. But let's be real, thinking alone won't stack your bank account. A positive mindset is the ignition key. But if you don't steer the wheel or hit the gas, you'll stay in the same spot. That's the real trap. People lighting candles, visualizing piles of cash, and then just waiting. Yes, rituals shift your frequency. Yes, mindset changes everything. But at some point, you've got to ask, what else can I do to welcome money into my life? What doors could I knock on? What skills could I sharpen? Who needs what I already know how to do? One of the best ways to start is by asking these questions during meditation or right before bed. That's when your subconscious is most active. I do this all the time. Ask a question like, what can I offer the world that brings me income and joy? Then I let the answers come in dreams, nudges, or random ideas during the day. Keep a notebook nearby, write down anything that sparks, even the weird stuff. That's your intuition doing its job. Meditation clears the noise, so inspiration can speak louder. When you mix inner clarity with real-world action, that's when money flows.